Hello, everyone. Welcome. I know that most people aren't going to be able to join live, so this will be a recording for everyone. So I'm looking forward to reading your comments afterwards and tuning in to how you enjoyed this practice tonight. We're going to be practicing Ganja Yoga. Super excited because I haven't gotten to practice this in a while as I've been traveling. And there hasn't been a lot of good weed. Yeah, that's the thing about the segregation we have going on between the federal government and the states is that you can't get good weed everywhere, and that is a problem. That's a true problem because you have to go get crappy weed until you get to a legal state, and we just need to all come together as one on this marijuana topic because it's an amazing thing. And I'm going to share a little bit about a different way of using it, using it consciously with a nice yin yoga, before you go to sleep at night, or maybe just after a long stressful day and you want to just let go. And we're going to work with the lower body so you can stay seated pretty much this entire practice. You don't even need a mat. You can use a blanket. I'm sitting on a blanket and a cushion, just get nice and comfortable. So I encourage you to be very conscious when you are preparing however you're going to smoke, out of a joint, out of a piece. I'm smoking this awesome piece that I got in Peru in 2012. So yeah, it's a sacred pipe. My friend is over here, so if you see me looking and laughing, it's because my friend is sitting here with me. I've been traveling, and I'm at her home, and that's all. So she's over there. Yeah, but anyways, so I'll probably just take a few hits here, and you can feel free to smoke as little or as much or nothing at all. You can really just allow this to be a yin yoga practice too, and you can allow some of the words that go through to just sink in to your experience with or without cannabis. This doesn't have to be, it could be something that you just are a visual, and you take that visual words and take them into your body in that way. So blessings to you all in your journey with your sacred brain. So Wonderful. So I've been traveling now from Los Angeles, where I was teaching this regularly, about 3 or 4 classes a week out of my home and on the beach, which was amazing. And I'm planning on making my way back that way at some point, but the road has my name on it right now, and so that's what's happening. And I'm really excited about the lessons that I've kind of learned and how I'm going to be able to start implementing them in some various things that I'm here to do. And one of them was really learning how to surrender and just let go of holding on to things that kind of come up in life. When you're traveling, you have to really just be prepared to change your plans on the drop of a hat, or not have a plan in some moments, or really just kind of let go of attachment to anything that could come up, because you get somewhere and you really don't energetically vibe with it. And if your energy is saying like, ooh, this place doesn't feel right, like listen to that and leave. It's pretty much what you should do, or I should do, and everyone should do, is just listen to their intuition, because that's your own best reflection for yourself and your own path. So that is really a lot of what we'll do tonight, is we work in the hips and the area where we hold on to those deep emotions, and we'll learn to let them go, because when something comes up in us in our present world, it usually has something to do with something that's deep down inside of us, that's just was triggered by something that came up in a moment, or maybe it came up multiple moments at a time, however it is. Maybe it's nothing at all and you just feel sad. Or maybe you feel really happy all the time and life is really great, but you have tight hips. Whatever it is, getting that ground, opening up the root chakra, and getting into that place where we hold our deepest emotions of security and safety in this world. And as our world is getting chaotic and going crazy, we need to hold on to the consciousness and the life that's emerging and being created by staying grounded and rooted down and clean and pure in this state, and not let the fear that's being created around us take us out of the high vibration that we are reigning in right now, because it's amazing. Like, I've been beaming personally. I know my friends have been really accelerating and expanding as well, and that's just, I'm so proud of my students that I've been watching. It's amazing. So I hope by now you're all feeling nice and relaxed and comfortable and stoned or high or blissful and elated. Yes. Put that over there. Wonderful. So I'm just going to prepare some music for you. And just find a nice, comfortable, cross-legged pose. I would suggest sitting on a blanket. Maybe have a pillow nearby. This practice can take you into a nice, deep relaxation and prepare you for your sleep tonight as well, or whenever you're watching this. So, this is a place where I'll be able to hear it. So just closing our eyes, taking a deep breath in through our nose, opening our mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Maybe on your inhale, just slide your hands down your legs a little bit. Pressing your legs down, lifting up through your ribs, sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, kind of slouching, just letting it all out. So a couple more breaths like that. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, pressing your knees down. Filling the heart space, filling the lungs up. And opening the mouth, just relax, completely let it go. Throughout this journey, you can choose to keep your eyes closed, allowing this to be an inward class, an inward focus. With your hands on your knees, we're going to move into seated cat-cow. Inhale, your shoulders back, pushing up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, pulling your belly button into the spine, rolling your shoulders, tucking your chin in. And think about rocking your pelvic floor back and forth so that your root chakra is being stimulated here. If you don't know what your root chakra is, you can check out my website where I have a full description of all the chakras. artofbeinghappy.org. And then exhale, moving at your own breath. Let's move through a few more cat cows here. And then inhale, looking up towards the sky, maybe sipping in a little air if you really want to open up your chest. And you can exhale out the mouth if you want a more detoxifying practice. Let's do two more. Inhale, big breath, pulling the shoulders back, opening up the heart, sending out all your hopes and your intentions for your practice. And exhale, just thanking yourself for showing up and allowing all of those intentions to be received. One more time, heart open, big breath in. Exhale, rolling back. And coming to a nice neutral spine. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, lift the ribs up, palms touch. Exhale, hands slowly come down to your heart. Maybe your thumbs graze your third eye. And then pressing your thumbs into your sternum. On our last time, we're going to begin this practice with one song of Om. Deep breath in. Om. Uniting this together as one. Bowing your head to your forehead to your fingertips. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, just releasing your hands, shaking that out. And sweeping the arms up towards the sky. Looking at that left thumb, we're going to bring our right hand down. Start to bend our elbow in as we maybe keep that arm up. We can bring our hands to the back of our head. That feels supportive. Think about spiraling that left shoulder open so your arms spinning open to the sky. Take a deep sigh of breath coming through. Inhaling and exhaling in and out of the nose. Maybe finding that ujjayi breath, that ocean sounds, deep, calm, steady breathing. Reinventing postures for time. And this is little yang with our arms. So let's stay here for too long in the beginning. Hold poses for 3 minutes. So for too long in the practice, we're really going to just focus on opening up the hips and the side of the body. Inhaling, arms reach up towards the sky. Looking up at that right fingertip. Bringing the left hand down and exhale. Reach down the breath. And then bring the arm over and head onto the back of the head. Replacing the inhale to the skull. Palm of the head here. And sending a little energy to your crown chakra. Inhale your upper walls. Turning deeper within each and every breath. Inhale your arm up and down. And extend our legs out in front of us and just give them a good shake. Maybe get the blood flowing and tap the legs out. And just extending through the heels, touching nice and long. Just stretch down, grab the toes, pull the feet back, pull the palms facing down. You can drop the head, tuck the chin in, really roll the chin from side to side, get a stretch along the back of your neck, think about relaxing the shoulders. Let that be really strong process of happiness and slow. Really turn here. Come into our first stretch. Bring our left leg back towards our buttocks. Slide that wrist here. So you're going to want to get open here, and you can have a pillow underneath your knees that feels nice and comfortable and supportive. We're going to bend down towards our right leg. So you can bring your right hand down, you can rest it on your knee. You can place your head in your hands. You can bring your left hand behind you, just grab onto your foot and wrap it around. Maybe extend your arm down. Maybe you are more of an advanced student, you come all the way down. Wherever you're at in your practice, come to a place that you can just soften and it's not too much of an opening, but you feel something happening. We don't want our sensations to be sharp or burning. If your arm starts to go numb, you might be pinching something, so just release it down to your side and grab onto your foot. Wouldn't necessarily do damage right away, but over time, if we have sensations of tingling in our arm, it can create nerve damage, and we want to try to avoid that. And just work to get deep down to those fascial layers of tissue. We hold on to our memory, this layer of tissue deep down below our strong muscles on the top, the fascial layer. It actually has entire memory system and hold on to emotion and memory. And so we hold on to these emotions and these experiences and these things that come up deep in our body. And using yin and allowing ourselves to relax and open and soften and be really compassionate with ourselves in our process, because sometimes things come up in these poses. We want to just learn to breathe into them, witness them, and then just gently let them go. Thank them for their experience. Not attaching ourselves to things that don't serve our energy or serve our being anymore. And then if you have your hand on your head, you can just drop it down and slowly push yourself up. And then we're going to extend your pillow if you have one there. Extend our arms out over this left leg. Reaching for your right arm, you'll get a nice deep stretch to that right side of the body. Flexing through that right foot. And then just maybe pressing it up and down a few times if that feels nice to relax it, soften it. And then bring your forehead to your knee if you can. Or you can bend your knees and rest your head in your hands. So I feel a stretch coming down that right side of the body. We're just going to press back up. Not stay there for long. Bending our knees, coming back up on our heel. Just extending out to the side, giving a stretch to the face out that way. You come up high, and you just stay low. Just making a nice opening. Think about tilting your pelvic floor down. Maybe bringing your hand down, you can just set it down, place this hand down, pull your arm back. If you want to get fancy, go a little bit more for a side bend. Or you can just stay really up and just take the stretch through the leg. Working on your floor or grounding. When you finish, you're just going to tuck your toes down and turn towards our left leg. I like to keep my blanket by me. We're going to start to bring our heel towards us to come into a pigeon pose. And working your way into it. I like to use a pillow when I'm doing yin yoga for everything because I like to make myself super cozy when I'm doing it. So you can work your way into it. If this is intense for you, you want to open up your hip. You can dragonfly it, just wave it out until you just walk the foot over. And then settle your hips down. I like to take a deep breath before I puff my chest up and square my hips, and then slowly walk my hands out. I put my head in my hands. And drop my hands down, drop my chin to my chest. Or I can come all the way down. Flexing to our front heel, if we're feeling any pain in our knee at all, and shifting back into our right hip. Allowing your shoulders to relax, softening here. Thinking about letting go of any thoughts that are coming up that are judging yourself right now for what's appearing in your hips. I'm just thinking about letting them go by just breathing deeply into those spaces of the hips that you might be experiencing any tightness. Just visualizing any colored light that comes to your mind. And when you breathe, that light just fills up your lungs, and when you exhale, it just flushes it all down. into those spaces of the hip that you might be experiencing any tightness. And it just washes it away. Calms the nerves and just relaxes the hips. And a couple more minutes here, so allow yourself to think about what's coming up and just maybe it's nothing, maybe you're totally at peace and that's beautiful. Maybe it's pain, maybe it's anxiety. Deepening your breath, seeing if you can move more into a presence where you're observing what's happening and not attaching yourself to the experience of it. Cultivating the witness is one of the main foundations of yoga philosophy. Observing the body through asana, setting the mind through meditation, building character and strength through breath. There's many branches and limbs to yoga, and each one works together as you build that presence of a witness. Just a few more deep breaths, 30 seconds, a few more breaths. If you ever need to back out of a pose a little early, honor your body, listen to your body. You never want to hurt yourself or push yourself too far. You want to find that bold, relaxed place where you're receiving just the right amount of openness for your experience, for your body. And we're going to come out of this very slow, so just come up on your hands first. And shift the weight back into that right foot so that you're not coming into the knee at all. And just slowly walk the hands up. And we're going to roll over onto our left hip and bring our right foot, swinging it around and placing it on top of the left knee. So you have a nice little parallel line with your legs. You can bring your cushion back underneath your butt. If that feels supportive for your hips, to have your hips a little bit higher so that you have more room to tilt forward and open. We're going to slowly start to forward fold, getting a counter stretching to our hips here. So maybe your first pose is you just place your hands down and just tuck your chin into your chest. If this feels opening enough for you, for your hips, that's perfect. Maybe you walk your hands out. Maybe you place your elbows down. You want to make sure that you're sitting back into your hips are staying down. You're thinking about that tailbone and that pelvic floor rooting down as you squeeze your Muladhara, your root chakra, that root left down there. Squeezing the bones together, shimmying the hips back, making sure this never comes up into the knees. Maybe you bring a pillow or a bolster in front of you and bring your whole upper body down. Continuing with that Ujjayi breath. Just being with your experience. Relaxing your shoulders. You can bring your hands back behind you if you want an even deeper relaxation across your shoulders. Maybe just bring your forehead down. I like to bring my palms facing up when I bring my shoulders back, so that I'm just in full gratitude, completely receiving. Just humbly bowing down to the divine within you. Now 3 more deep breaths, 30 seconds. And thinking about breathing 5 or 6 counting down. Starting to deepen the breath. Inhaling in 6 counts. Exhaling in 6. Breathing into the belly. Your hands are behind you. Bring them out in front of you. Pressing the palms down. Stimulate the hands. Stimulate the arms. And very slowly start to walk yourself back. Shimmying the weight back into your hips as you come up so that you don't feel any pressure come into those knee joints. We're going to bring our arms behind us. Windshield wiper your legs, bringing your legs as wide as the mat. Just release the tension from your hips if you're feeling any, experiencing anything here. You know it's okay to grow into. Sometimes we have tight hips. Great. So we're going to come into our opposite leg now. So we'll start with our right leg out on that side. We're going to bring our left leg out on this side. And you can start wherever you were at on the first side, or you can come back here and rest your elbow down, rest your head in your hand. You can bring that right hand back behind you. Or you can drop it down, press it on the leg, relax it if that feels like it's going to be pinching a nerve. Just close your eyes and continue to fall within, into your practice, into your body. Just visualizing that body-mind connection being restored with each and every inhalation and exhalation. Just relaxing the foot. If you find you have a hard time doing that, maybe flex the foot in and out, roll the ankle out. Just let the foot hang. Your body opens, you can always extend the arm down. You bring that head up. If your head gets tired, you can bring your hand to the back of your head. But this would be a more intense stretch for the side. Depending on what type of opening your body is craving and desiring right now. Do that. Be what you are. Beautiful. Take about 3 more deep breaths. And we're breathing into the side of the body. And slowly pushing yourself up. Actually, we're going to keep this leg out, take this leg behind us now. Do an opposite opening for this leg here. So bring this foot behind. Maybe you can tuck your toes back. Or you can keep it out if you need it to be out further. We're going to start to walk our hands out in front of us. Sit back and just drop our head down. And from the top of the right leg through the hip, making sure you're not feeling any intense sensations in the knee, or if you are, just back off a little bit on that knee joint. Relaxing that left core. Parting your lips, letting your jaw soften. Just holding no tension in the face. And just press yourself up. And coming up onto that heel, you can lift yourself up if you want to go for that nice opening through the side, or you can stay down here if this feels good enough for you. I like to come up onto my heel here, and then just kind of press through my outside of my foot to get a nice little opening through the inside now of my groin. Thinking about tucking my pelvic floor down so my root chakra is stimulating and fired in. So if you're plugging in your socket, you can always come for that stretch if you want that side stretch, that deep stretch, or you can stretch this way. If your body wants to move in this pose, let it move into a pose and then stay there. One person just likes to stretch the inside of the leg. And then just dropping down onto that knee. Bringing the foot out in front of you. I'm going to turn around. With that right hand. Coming into your pigeon pose, maybe you have a blanket underneath your hips here. So you have nice and support, feel grounded. And you need to wing your knee out until you get to a comfortable spot. Maybe you have a bolster right in front of you, or a pillow. Resting your head in your hands. Sitting right back. Breathing into your experience here. And just seeing how it shows up differently. Observing the left and right sides of the body as a witness. Can give you lots of signals into the areas or the energies of your life that you might need to send a little healing love to. As our different parts of our body or different hemispheres of our body, they all represent different energies and different emotions and different qualities. You know, we have our left feminine side and our right masculine side, so that's a huge indication, usually towards a lot of deep hip issues that are stemming from our childhood or from maybe even past lives when they're rooted so deep down in our hips, our root chakra. Just breathing here for a few more minutes. Well, relaxing your shoulders, and coming all the way down. And if at any moment the pose gets too intense, or you feel too much pressure in your knee, you really shouldn't feel any pressure in your knees. If you are, adjust yourself, and if it doesn't go away, back out of the pose set so that you don't feel that pressure or build up. Especially if you have sensitive knees like I do. Is there any other space that you can breathe in around your hip? Any tightness that needs to be open with a deeper breath. And deepening your breath, you inhale and exhale to 8. Inhale and on the exhale. Deep belly breathing. Feel your belly expanding and contracting. 3 more big breaths. 30 seconds. You can just press your hands down. Activate your hands first. Activate your arms and slowly come up. Sitting back into that left hip. So you're not coming into the middle. And then roll over onto that right hip. Just slide that left leg a little bit around. And back to the front of your mat. Your feet are parallel. Left foot on top of the right. Sitting back. Thinking about your pelvic floor. Tilting your tailbone down. Lifting up through that lower part of your core. So when you drop down, you're not folding into your lower back, but you're getting a nice opening, expanded. As you reach your arms out in front of you, but you sit back into your hips. So you can bring your pillow down, your bolster down. You can bring your bolster underneath your pillow. You can fold it and bring it right underneath your belly so that you get a nice curve here. And then you bring your elbows down, place your head in your hands. Maybe drop your hands down, and if you're really open, you can drop your foot down. Wherever you're at, honor your own body, honor your practice. Just observe, be the witness, what's coming up. Just show up in compassion, and just be with what is. And just bless it with gratitude and kindness for being present. And we bless everything, even the darkness and the light. We become masters of our own world. We let go of being the student, the seeker, always needing to know more. We allow ourselves to master our reality by simply blessing and showing up each and every day in gratitude for the darkness and the light. And just watch how your world starts to change around you. And the energy that you put off will start to change the world of the people that are around you. And together we'll start this ripple effect that will continue to change this world. And that's a beautiful thing. So if you have your arms down, you can bring your head back into your hands. Just slowly start to make your way up. Sitting back into your hips. If you have your pillow on your stomach, just bring that to the side. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Just want you to wiper out those hips. We're going to press our feet down. Maybe lift your feet up, your hips up. If you want a deeper release of your hips, you can drop your head back. Just move at your own breath, inhaling up and holding it for a moment if that feels right for your body. This is a bit of a yang moment for our arms, so just go to where your body feels called to go to just release the pelvic floor. We were doing a lot of work there. This will help to release that space. Great. It's forward here. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. I like to sit on my blanket still. Bring our palms down. It's going to release our spine. Moving through a few slow cat cows. Let me see if you can see me better. We're just going to press our palms down. Tuck our chin to our chest. On your exhale and then your inhale, you press your palms away. Moving with your rhythm, with your breath. Closing your eyes and just feeling your body move naturally. And then just start to draw circles with your hips. And circles with your shoulders. Getting almost like an S-shaped motion going through your body. You can drop your head down, roll your head. Breathing nice and deep in and out of your nose. Closing your eyes and just feeling your body move. Feeling the freedom of just letting go, moving your body in every direction. Maybe sitting back into your hips. That feels right. Rolling your head. Make sure you're moving your spine in every direction it can move. Finding your body's rhythm. Another 30 seconds here. Totally let go of any attachments. Just move. Move like the graceful light being that you own. And slowly just making your way down onto your hips. Keep moving your body. Sitting back into your hips, just stretching your arms out in front of you, coming into a closed leg, child's pose. Forehead resting down. We're going to walk our left hand over to the left. And you can bring your right hand on top or next to it to meet it. Or you can bring your right hand down by the side if that's even too intense. Whatever feels right. I like to stack my hands and press my right hip down to get a nice long stretch to the right side of my body. Parting my lips, keeping my jaw soft. Breathing into the opening through the right side, the masculine energy. Just breathing into anything that comes up. Just observing it. Being one with it. Knowing that it doesn't define you. Just letting it be. Just gently walking your hands back through center. kissing your forehead down before walking your hands over to the right. Maybe stacking your left hand on top, thinking about sitting that left hip down, getting a stretch to the entire left side of your body. Just letting go of your breath, totally surrendering. Maybe exhaling out your mouth if that feels more relaxing to you, or more releasing. And if you can soften that left shoulder a little bit more, humming your lips, so you can hold it anything in your face. Realize with attention that you can totally surrender down in this pose of gratitude. Walking our hands back in front of us, just kissing our forehead. And then we're going to roll onto our belly, move forward. Just bringing your forehead down, really letting everything go. Light poses here, sitting a little bit, a small compression to our spine, coming into a light space pose. Coming up onto your elbows, I like to bring my hands to my elbows, and bring my hands underneath me. Some people like to bring their hands straight on the floor and press the fingertips down. But I find this allows me to lift my heart up a little bit more and get a little bit more space in my spine, and then pressing the top of my toes down. You can drop the head down to get a stretch through the back of the neck, or you can drop the head back if you want to stretch, open your throat chakra. With a slight compression, whenever it becomes too much, you can walk your hands out a little bit more and come down, bringing a little less compression into your lower spine. We'll be here for about 1 more minute. Just try to relax your shoulders, focusing on your breath. Two more big breaths. Slowly just walking your hands out, turning your cheek, whatever cheek you turn the face, whatever way feels right for you. Just pull that knee in, relax the lower spine. Fully let it go. Alright, one more time. Coming into our Sphinx pose. And bring your hands to your elbows or place your hands down on the mat. This time, you have the option to bend your knees. Bring your feet up so you can feel the stretch through the top of the legs. This will be a little bit more intense for your lower back, so if you have any issues in the lower back and that feels too intense, you can just keep your feet down. This is totally optional. You're not going to stay here as long the second time around. You just want to bring in this deep compression down into the hips, down into the lower back, into that root chakra area. Just compressing all the energy there to anything that doesn't belong. So just totally be compressed up by the energy. Because the energy, when the space is closed and compressed, the body will eliminate the energy that doesn't serve it. So when we compress those deep fascial layers, the body naturally wants to feel good, wants to feel healthy and happy. So when it's compressed, and when the body has a choice, it will choose the positive energy. It will choose that which is going to make it healthy and happy. So we compress those spaces where we might be holding on to some things, and we intentionally set our practice on gratitude so that our body will choose the positive energy to stay as we compress the space. And then when we finally release, by slowly just, maybe if your legs are bent, relaxing your feet, just bringing your head down, looking to the opposite side now and sliding that leg up. Relaxing the spine. Whatever way you're looking, you're going to roll onto that elbow that you're on. Roll onto your side. Just come through a little Krishna's couch as you make your way to your back. I like to stop in Krishna's couch because it's such an amazing deity to honor in your practice. So you can bring your blanket underneath your hips. If that feels nice. Bring your pillow to your side. We're just going to do a light twist here as we prepare ourselves for our Savasana. Maybe if you want, actually, I feel like I want to do one more little opening here. Just coming into a happy baby, just releasing our tailbone down. And just pressing that tailbone down, just rocking gently side to side, just releasing anything through the hips, anything through the lower tailbone. Just feeling it releasing out, keeping your feet facing up towards the sky, towards the heavens. And just imagining this white or golden or pink or whatever color resonates with you, maybe blue for water. just rushing in and just flushing out. Just swaying the hips side to side. Breathing here. More advanced students, you can grab onto the ankles and pull the knees down for a deeper opening. Maybe extend your legs out. Be here for about 30 more seconds. Relaxing your shoulders down, relax your tailbone. Just be. Your hands are on your feet, but they're not active, they're just resting there. Your lips are parted. Your face is totally relaxed. Jaw is soft. There's no need to hold on to anything in this pose. And just slowly start to bring the palms of your feet together, and then your knees together. And hug your knees in. Maybe sway side to side. That feels nice. And we're going to bring our right foot on top of our left and just slide it over and across the legs. And we're going to bring our arms out to a T or to a scarecrow if you're limited on space. And just drop your knees over. To the left, coming into a twist. Have your legs farther out. That feels more appropriate. Trying to keep our right shoulder down and looking over. The right shoulder to deepen the twist. Staying aware of your midline of your belly, of how your breath is moving through you. Noticing any spaces that you can send that light through your breath into those spaces. Just washing away, bringing up the body of anything that came up, anything that might still be remaining. So if we bring out our towel, just twist the body and bring it all out. Preparing ourselves for our total body relaxation in Savasana. 3 more breaths. Bring your chin up first, and then slowly bring your knees up and hug your knees in. Maybe draw some circles with your knees, relaxing your hips, relaxing your spine. And then hug your knees in. We're going to move to the opposite side. Left foot comes on top of the right knee. You slide that over. Right foot's on the floor. Arms are out to that T. Or if you're limited on space, you can have your arms in the scarecrow here. We're going to shift our hips over to the left. Start to drop our knees over to the right. Just feel that nice opening, that twist through the side of the body. Thinking about our shoulders, relaxing our shoulders, relaxing through the front of our chest. When it feels right for you, you can look over that, towards that left hand. Just work that left shoulder down. If it's intense, you can extend your leg out a little bit. Sitting in these last moments. Is anything still lingering? Fully cleansing your body and any energy that might be flowing through it that doesn't belong to you, that doesn't serve your highest purpose. Just imagine that light coming through and just wringing it all out, washing it all away. It's like an ocean wave, letting go and just going with the flow. Another 30 more seconds. Breathing deeply, deeply down into the hips, down into the pelvic floor. Moving your head up first. Bring your knees up. Hug your knees in. Draw some circles with your knees. Totally relax the spine on the floor. If you want a bigger release for the spine, you can press your hands down and just lift up into bridge. Squeezing the butt a little bit, just releasing, squeezing that spine in and just letting it go. Totally letting it go. And extending your legs out. Relaxing your shoulders down. Preparing for our final pose, Savasana here. You can have your blankets underneath your knees, underneath your feet here. If you have problems with your knees, this is a great base. It also helps you to relax your lower back. It's getting a nice relaxation. You can even bring your feet slightly in, drop your knees out. Think about lifting your shoulders up and just pulling them out, separating the shoulders, allowing the shoulders to come down. Palms facing up. Finding your breath. And just following it out at the bottom. Let your body and your mind just merge and dance as one. Just totally let go of your allow gravity to hold you so perfectly in this space of peace. Deepen the breath. Feeling an inhale, lift the belly as the belly rises and falls on the exhale. It's ready to bring the awareness back into the body. And then we start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, deepening the breath. Whenever you're ready, you can send your arms overhead and stretch your heels down. And then we're going to hug our legs in. You just rub your feet, rub your hands. And then just hugging everything in, rolling over to one side. Pausing in this fetal position. Fully nurturing the small child that's within us all. Returning to the womb. Just mess yourself up. Whenever you're ready. Coming back to that comfortable seat. Bringing our hands to our heart. Taking a deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. This last time, we're going to seal the practice with one sonic Om. Inhaling deeply in gratitude. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Light in me sees that light shining in you, and I encourage you to shine it brighter. Namaste, we're in this together. All right, thank you, everyone who will tune in and watch this. If you want to see any of the other videos I have, check out my YouTube channel or my website, theartofbeinghappy.org, where I have a full page of chakra yoga videos and also links to my YouTube channel. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of the evening. Get some sleep if you're doing this before going to bed. Otherwise, I will see you again soon on the mat. Namaste.